Across the wards.
Across the Highlands.
Across the world.
This is Highland Hospital Radio.
It most certainly is Highland Hospital Radio. A very good afternoon to you. It's just gone 12 o'clock on Saturday. Oh, Shannon, can you believe it? It's the 1st of February.
It's the 1st of Feb. We have completed the 5-year month.
January is finally over. Welcome along to the Saturday drop-in. Shannon's over there. Hi, Shannon.
Hello, Tom.
And I'm over here. I'm Tom. For the next 2 hours, we're here with some quality quizzing, some chat, and an excellent interview with a local organisation. Stay tuned. Deacon Blue and Twist and Shout, the first song on our Saturday drop-in. And I said already, but I'll say it again. It's the 1st of February.
1st of Feb.
It's actually happening.
I read up that in 4 weeks' time, sunlight will be with us until 6 p.m.
Wow.
7 weeks, and then it will be from 7 a.m. I'm pretty sure. And I'm like, that's the timelines I need to get through some really long nights.
Well, the past week at work at my proper job, because as much as we would love hospital radio to be our proper job, it most certainly is not. I've had to be getting up at like 5:30 in the morning. Ooh. And that's hard. I mean, I know, don't ask for any sympathy here, because I'm well aware there's people who are working shifts all their life, right? Mm-hmm. I've done shift work in my career. Yeah. Surely I am at a stage now where I shouldn't have to shift work, but no, here I am. And it's so much harder to get up out of bed when it is pitch black.
Have you got a light alarm? That's what I've got.
A light alarm?
Yeah, so it wakes you up with light.
Oh no, I've heard
like
of these
torch,
things.
Like a Lumi.
Well, the
Other
thing is,
places are available.
Yeah, but I don't want it, because also my wife's still trying to get some sleep, so I don't really want to.
Yeah, that is the trouble if you have a said partner.
I do have a said partner, yes. I believe
that's the situation I have. It's on, but the other half is not a big fan of it.
No.
But
so
it
wakes
wakes you up naturally. Yeah. I'm ready for the day.
Yeah, but you can already tell it's slightly lighter at night as well, which is nice. Mm-hmm. So hopefully everybody's feeling a little bit brighter now we're in February.
Yeah.
The days are brighter and January's gone. What happens in February?
Yeah. You know how what? April's Easter, December's Christmas.
Valentine's Day, obviously, but
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Whoopsies.
I've been married for that'll be our 16th wedding anniversary this year, so Valentine's Day. Ugh.
Have you asked Laura to be your Valentine's?
No, never.
Do you not do that?
Oh, good grief, no. No.
Oh,
No. I'm waiting on the watch message to ping now. We went away once by mistake on Valentine's Day.
Nice.
We booked away. It was, I think it was Drumnadrochit. It was before we lived up here.
Oh, okay.
So we had a wee trip to Drumnadrochit, and it was only on the night itself we went to the restaurant. I wonder, why is everything so expensive? And somebody went, it's Valentine's Day, yeah? And Valentine's Day, yeah.
Whoopsie.
Yeah, so, we didn't know it was Valentine's Day. We're actually going away this year, round about Valentine's Day. But it's the 15th we're going. We're going to Belfast.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah.
I've never been to that side of the river. Sea?
Yeah. Irish Sea, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're taking the ferry across, so that's a wee bit exciting. Mm-hmm. But no, we've never done anything like... Well, no, I tell you, we have been to Belfast before. We went to... We went to Belfast.
It was my honeymoon.
No, it was just before Jess was born. Mm-hmm. I won't say how many months. Anyway, and hello to my wife. If she's like,
hi, Laura.
She said she was going to go and do the shopping just to not have to listen. So we should tell you that this nonsense is only part of your Saturday drop-in, because coming up at 12:15 we're going to be testing your memory of the years of music, movie, TV and sport trivia in Guess the Year. Then coming up at about 12:30 we've got a special guest coming in, Shannon.
Yes, we have Carly-Skye from Headspace Highlands coming in.
I can't wait to hear. You've just been telling me all the things that this person does.
What a trooper.
And how on earth they're managing to find time to come in and speak to us, I don't know. But it's great that we're going to be having them in telling us about what they're doing across the Highland region. We've also got Beat Detective, which is our...
Love a bit of Beat Detective.
It's our cryptic quiz, which tells you what the last song of the show is going to be. And as well as that, our new feature, we've got a bit of This or That.
This or That. I was given options of this or that.
You were given options. I have studied. Well, you were a bit nervous because I did some studying last Sunday, so I now have like 8 This or That quizzes saved up.
You sorted for like what?
16 weeks.
Yeah,
16 if we take
weeks.
turn each, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not.
Yeah. I'm well. Yeah. I mean, how late in the day was it we did Beat Detective last week?
Literally, it's 10 minutes before it was actually due to go out.
There it is. No. So, yeah, we've got a this or that where we've got a series of questions and you need to know, is it this or is it that? And you can join in with us. It is your Saturday drop-in as well. So if you're in Raigmore, the door's open, so you can give us just a wave from the corridor if you're popping about.
We've had some people, peering.
Curious.
Like, what's that? And you gain eye contact and you're like, go.
Run away.
Run.
We've also, you can email us. It's studio@hhr.scot. Check us out on social media as well, and go to the website as well, hhr.scot. Lots of ways to get in touch with us.
You're most likely listening on the website.
You most likely are listening on the website. I actually need to check, because according to the website, we've been playing the same song for the past 24 hours. There were some IT issues yesterday.
I did see.
Did you get the emails?
Yeah, I got the emails. I got the social posts.
Yep.
Which is fine.
That's all good. Friday afternoon's a good time to update.
Do you know
computers.
what? I think everyone had a Windows update on Friday afternoon. Like, even work, we had people falling out of meetings because of this update. Like,
goodness. Yes, yeah. Our playout PC, the computer that sends the signal to the world, after updating decided, do you know what? I don't want to talk to any other computers in the studio. I don't want to do that. No. So yeah, and then we got it was a terminal fatal error email got sent out last night, so that's always good.
I did see that and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I bet you went, Tom will fix it, it's fine. It's fine.
Well, you're the only one that knows how to fix it.
It's called Control-Alt-Delete. So we've got a song coming up from 1975. Now we tell you the year for this one, but in a few songs' time we won't be telling you the year because you need to guess it. I was explaining this song to Shannon when I came in, and I would say that this is from a movie in 1975 where you combined James Bond and Bruce Lee films.
I watched the intro to this and it was amazing.
It looks good. So what we're going to do is, the movie is called The Man from Hong Kong. We're going to have a watch party tonight, we've decided.
I think we're watching it tonight.
Yeah, so if you want to do on Blue Sky, hashtag Man from Hong Kong HHR to join our live watch party.
Are we actually doing a watch party?
Yeah, why not?
God.
It's
a good song, though.
Shannon, I'm in my 40s now. What do you think my Saturday nights are other than sitting on the couch in the house?
It's true. I don't go out either.
Yeah, exactly. So staying with us. But in the meantime, enjoy this. This is Jigsaw and Sky High. It's Jigsaw and Sky High, our new favourite theme to anything ever here on the Saturday Drop-In. Shannon was bopping away.
It was great. I was just like, this is, imagine this is like backing music for something. But it also, I was going to say, just as you put the mics up, it sounds like something that would be on like a cruise ship, like cruise ship performances.
Okay. I'm going to need more on that.
I don't know, just as it, how like Chico does like cruise.
Does he? Is that what Chico's doing these days?
That's what he's doing these days. He's been doing that for the best part of 20 years.
Who was the famous woman? It was Jane something.
Jane McDonald.
Jane McDonald.
I love her.
Was that? Is she still doing cruise ships, do you think?
No, she does documentaries on cruise ships.
Ah.
She's gone up in the world.
Is that literally full circle for...
Well, she does like loads of like travel documentaries and things like that. Mm-hmm. So.
Have you ever done a cruise?
I'd love to do a cruise.
We did a cruise for our honeymoon and it was very, very good.
Yeah.
But we are waiting until we are PC, post-children, before we do it again. The thought of taking our kids, and I love my children, just saying, on a cruise where we're sort of crammed into a small room for 10 days. Yeah.
I think you'll be fine.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Oh.
Does murder still count if it's in the international waters? How does it work again? Just asking for a friend. Guess the year's coming up in just a moment's time. It's a good year this year. We've got lots of sport, TV, movie and news trivia that's going to give the game away for you. And I suspect that I'll be explaining a lot of the programmes to Shannon because there's a few Scottish programmes there.
Oh, okay.
Meanwhile, here's some Harry Styles. It's Jennifer Rush and The Power of Love here on Highland Hospital Radio. Now, I'm kind of stalling for a wee bit here.
Okay.
Because we've decided, just for the fun of it, is why not go live on Facebook?
Ooh,
and we are.
On a Facky book.
So the problem is, where we've got the camera...
I don't know which way I'm meant to go.
Yeah,
is
so
this way?
If you're watching us on the old... See...
There you go.
Shannon has perfectly got the mic stand right in her face.
Mic, yeah.
So, welcome along. If you're just joining us here, this is live radio. This is Highland Hospital Radio, and you are enjoying now a game of Guess the Year. So, we've just played. What did we just play,
Jennifer
Shannon?
Rush and The Power of Love.
And it's all from a mystery year. But the big question is, of course, what was the year? Have we got some facts that we can give people?
Yeah, let's start with Jennifer Rush herself. This song, Power of Love, spent 3 weeks on the top spot and was the best-selling single of the year. The best-selling album of the year was Brothers in Arms by Dire Straits, and it spent 11 weeks at the #1 album chart in the UK, featuring hits like So Far Away, Money for Nothing, and Walk of Life. It sounds like a show that used to be on the station.
Say again.
About number ones.
Is it like
number one
so?
singles.
Somebody, you would take a number if it was the #1 from this week in chart history.
Yeah.
And is that still available to listen to on our catch-up
It
service?
definitely
I think it is. I would thoroughly recommend you did that. Some general information. Some birthdays today, or this year. Sorry.
Okay.
Both wrestler Drew McIntyre and former Scottish First Minister Humza Yousaf are both born in this year.
Happy birthday to them.
And we go through the highest grossing movies of the year. This is the UK list, okay?
And according to the Guinness Book of Box Office Hits.
And there's a reason why I've put that citation, #citation needed, because if you go to another website, they've got a different top one.
Okay.
So, before I get, fact checked by anybody.
Mm-hmm.
So, number 5 in the top grossing movies of the year, we've got Beverly Hills Cop.
Okay.
We've got at number 4, Rambo First Blood Part 2.
Which I definitely didn't mistake for the Charlie Sheen spoof.
Yeah, you thought it was Hot Shots. Did you think it was Hot Shots Part 2?
Part 2.
Part
Yeah.
two.
When he's really blustery.
Good film.
Yeah, it is.
You know what? I've seen Hot Shots, but I've not seen any of the films that it parodies.
Oh, yeah. I had no clue either, but I was a bit young when I was watching the spoof, so I wasn't able to watch the original films.
Yeah, I'm moving on.
Yeah.
At number 3, Don't Feed Gizmo After Midnight. Does that ring a bell?
Gremlins.
It's Gremlins,
I
of
love
course.
there's a specific scene in this, and it's after they've been fed after midnight and chaos is happening. And there's that microwave scene, and it just goes ding. It gets me every time. That's like the best part of that show. Everything else is fine, but the microwave ping was comical.
As is always the case, we have to reference a James Bond film in our Guess the Year. This year it was A View to a Kill.
Okay.
Quick challenge for Shannon. Who was the Bond in A View to a Kill?
George Moore.
George Moore?
George Moore? Jeff Moore? What's his name?
Roger Moore?
Roger Moore! I knew there was a juror. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. I was very much a Sean Connery.
This is what I have
James
to put up with.
I'm sorry.
The #1 movie in our year.
Ghostbusters. I knew
It
this
was
one.
Ghostbusters.
I had to do an a cappella of this song.
Oh. Well,
During
the
school.
listeners on Facebook can enjoy that. Whilst everybody else on the stream listens to Ray Parker Jr. It's Ghostbusters. Ray Parker Jr. and Ghostbusters as part of our Guess the Year. But the question is, what was the year? We've got some more clues for you. I'm going to do these ones. TV debuts in this year. Now, this is when I get an excuse to play some TV themes.
Okay.
And I love it. Hold on, I'm just going to quickly...
Everyone can hear this.
I know.
A
It's
bit of
good,
asthma.
good live radio. TV debuts.
Okay.
Animated series Bertha.
See, I don't know Bertha.
Exactly. So Bertha was a lovely bit of animation from the people who brought you Postman Pat.
Oh, alright then.
Debuted in this year. I used to love watching Bertha. It's kind of giving something away there. It was also the debut of EastEnders.
Oh, I'm definitely out.
Debut, yeah, you are out,
Definitely out, yeah.
Debut of EastEnders, the debut of Blind Date, the Max Headroom Show. It was the UK debut. It was out a year before, I think, in the US, of Murder, She Wrote.
I love Murder, She Wrote. I used to say that the lead actress was my nan. Because they looked alike. They looked
What a
alike.
claim.
So I was like, yeah, my nan is Murder, She Wrote.
Was your nana also Mrs. Potts from...
Bed Knots and Broomsticks, of course.
the series Teabag. This was a kids' TV show on Children's ITV, CITV.
Yeah.
And it was Teabag.
I kind of recognised the name, but I couldn't.
So it was this poor boy who was sort of treated badly by a nasty witch It was also part of the Grot Bags series. So I don't know if anybody remembers Grot Bags on TV.
Again, I recognise the name, but probably not my
good
time.
television from this particular period. We also had... what have we got now? Oh, I've actually got a theme tune here for this one. So hold on, we'll enjoy this theme tune and hopefully this will work.
Telly addicts.
So this was a Noel Edmonds programme that debuted in this year. This was Telly Addict.
Oh, I was going to say, was it Swap Shop?
Not Swap Shop.
I know Swap Shop. I know Deal or No Deal. But anything before that, nah.
So that was Telly Addicts debuted in this year. We also had some more debuts from Wackaday. Oh, Wackaday, people, which was the Wide Awake Club. Timmy Mallet hosted Wackaday along with Michaela Strachan, and also it was the UK show that Mike Myers was first on. Wackaday. There she goes.
Shrek.
Now she's interested.
Shrek was on.
Shrek was on. I almost said a year. Shrek was on the television on this show in this period of time.
Amazing.
It was also at the start of Watchdog, and for Scottish viewers for the first time got to hear this theme. Yes, it was the start of Dòtaman. Dòtaman was Gaelic programming in Scotland, and we used to get it in the Central Belt as well. This was our only introduction to Scots Gaelic.
That's really cool.
And it had a guy in it called Donny. It was referred to as Donny Dòtaman. I think Donny McLeod's
I was going to say, it's not our Donny, is
it's
it?
not our Donny, no. No, he's not our Donny.
Imagine,
no.
amazing.
Donny Dòtaman, who... Now, you would have a presenter who would be the sort of main presenter for the children's show, and Donny would therefore sing a song about today's theme, and his hat would always have something grand on it to explain what the theme was. Say the theme was about telephones. I have a vivid image of Donny Dòtaman singing a song whilst having an actual telephone on his hat. Anyway, also, it was the first time that you would have heard this TV theme tune.
Now I know this one. This is Taggart.
That is Taggart. Yes, it was the debut year for Taggart. We've also got some sport news as well.
We do indeed. I'll try and get the names right this week.
I'm
really sorry that last time. So, Five Nations, which is also
it's just started last night, and it's on again today. But
what
it's
was
Six
it? Wales,
Nations
France last night.
Yeah, don't talk to the Welsh people about what happened last
Sorry,
night.
Wales.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So in the Five Nations Rugby, Ireland win the tournament and claim the Triple Crown. This was their last tournament to win in the next 24 years. Scotland bravely took the wooden spoon for 4 straight defeats, and in football, Aberdeen win the Scottish Premier Division ahead of Celtic, and in the Highland League, Inverness Caledonian were pipped. It's a double P. Sorry. Pipped in the league by Keith. Ross County, yes, up the Stags. Finished the 6th, and Inverness Thistle only 11th, and about Clack-na-Clodden in 12th.
Yeah, just behind Clack. I don't know why about's coming there, but yeah, Clack finished 12th in this year.
Okay.
So the Clack fans will be like, I know what year that is. Clearly.
Yeah.
Well, we have a final clue. This is the big giveaway clue.
Okay.
Big in TV and music, Live Aid was this year.
Ah, right, okay. Got you. You said Live Aid, I'm like, right, cool.
And Runrig released the album Heartland in this year. So we're going to play track 7 from the album. This is a live version of it. Some Runrig on Highland Hospital Radio. This is called Skye. So that was Runrig and Skye, taken from the album Heartland. But the question we've been asking is, what was the year? It was, of course, and congratulations if you said it. He's building up tension. The year was 1985.
Oh, so I was 8 years out.
8 years out. There's not a T-shirt for that.
No, there really isn't. I must on that radio station now, you know.
You can buy a mug for £8. hhr.scot /mug. Right, it's time for, something like this.
Perfect. And within the drop-in, we make sure that we have a guest in. We have the lovely Carly, who is a part of her project, which is Headspace Highlands. How are we today, Carly?
I'm good, thank you. Thanks for having me on.
No problem at all. So I've been sort of keeping check on yourself. I do apologise about that. It's not in a weird way whatsoever. Just obviously, you know, when we're looking at social media and things like that, we want to make sure that we're following and sharing the right things to support NHS Highland patients and outpatients and people who are listening in. And I came across Headspace Highland, which is your little project, I think, is the best way to sort of explain it. Could you kind of go into detail of what Headspace Highland is?
Yes, of course. So I just started at the end of October, so it's a really, really new project. And the best way to describe Headspace Highlands is like a community-driven platform for mental health awareness. So it's all about reducing stigma here in the Highlands and creating a space where people feel less alone in their journey with mental health.
Amazing. And a little bit about yourself as well. So you're currently doing your undergraduate in psychology, is that right?
Yes, I'm in my third year now.
Amazing. Well, congratulations. That means that you've got deadlines and dissertations to do this year. Is that right? Or is it 4 years?
It's a 4-year course, and they're talking about dissertations already. I'm like, don't say that in front of me. I'm only a third year.
Honestly, you'll be fine. I did I'll spill the beans here. I did my dissertation in the last day. I had 4 hours to do my dissertation because I got the dates wrong. And I came out all right. I can't believe, I know. Yeah, I did the whole thing. But that's the joys of doing media, is a lot of it's practical. So it's like a quick write-up about how you felt it went. Anyway, we'll be moving on. So yeah, you're doing psychology. You're also a wellbeing officer at UHI. So how did you come around at that role as well? Because that's in Inverness, is that right?
Yes, I'm at the Inverness campus. You've done your research on me.
I've tried.
So I'm a wellbeing ambassador. So that's just like the events at UHI. I love speaking about mental health. I think it's so important. So in any way I can get involved, I love to do that.
Perfect. And how did you find out that this was sort of your interest? Obviously, you said you were studying for psychology. Like, is there anything that sort of was like, this is what I want to do in the future? Or
I think after COVID, I think everyone struggled a bit with their mental health, and I really found that I was struggling and I was so ashamed to speak about it. So after I came through that period, I thought we need something where people can share their stories and normalize speaking about it. So I get people to come on to Headspace Highlands, whether it's through podcast episodes or interview style videos, and just speak about their experience and how they came out the other side.
Amazing. And I love that you brought up about your podcast, because I've been listening to it. And I don't understand why presenting isn't a part of your CV either, because you are amazing at just like having a conversation. Is it, so the people that you're chatting with, is it sort of close friends that you started off with, or is it people that have contacted you and said, I'm interested in doing the podcast? Or
You're lovely, Shannon. Thank you. So I've had a lot of people reach out actually, which I'm very surprised at, because I think especially in the Highlands, people, close-knit communities, you're not really supposed to, which is ridiculous, speak about mental health, but it's fantastic people are reaching out and wanting to share their stories.
That's amazing. And they're incredible stories as well. Like I've just listened to sort of the first episode for the second time, and that's around anxiety. But there's also ones that you're talking about, sort of like, is it eating disorders is one of them as well, and sort of the background of that. And I'm just trying to remember off the top of my head. There's 2 more as well. So is there any more kind of in the pipeline? Is it just sort of like prepping and getting them sorted, ready to be published as well?
There's lots more to come out.
Yeah.
So
amazing.
it's very exciting, very, very exciting. Lots of different topics to cover.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Exciting. That's really, really good to hear. And I love the fact that you're doing it on Instagram as well. So it's a platform that everyone has, accessible to, but you're also bringing it out to a wider audience by doing your book club. I think we're just going to talk about that in a wee second. We're going to be playing a song, so we'll come back. We'll talk about your little group event that you're going to be starting, and then we might also ask for a song request, because we've got to have a feel-good song coming up on the show as well. And that's a little bit of Saint Motel there on your Saturday drop in. We have a special guest. It's Carly from Headspace Highland. And if you didn't hear before, we've been talking about Headspace Highland as the community project. We've talked about a podcast as well. And I've been very unprofessional. I'm very sorry, Carly. Where is this podcast available if people want to listen to it?
You can go onto Spotify, it's under Headspace Highlands, or you can go onto Instagram, Headspace Highlands again, to see the shorter versions.
Perfect, amazing. And the clips are really good as well, so I've absolutely loved listening to it. I'm really excited to actually listen to a lot more as well, because I'd love to sort of see just a bit more regularity in people talking about different types of mental health stigma. I think a lot of people sort of direct themselves to like one mental health stigma than sort of multiple, which is what you're doing. And we said as well just before our quick break that you have got a little event coming up. Do you want to talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so it's Books for Balance. It's a brand new book club based in Inverness. I'm actually teaming up with Laura from the Highland Wellness Collective. So the whole point of the book club is to focus on personal growth, well-being, and a big point is community as well. So speaking to locals, connecting with other people. So it's exciting.
Yeah, that's amazing to hear. So we were funnily enough, we were talking about, so where is this event going to be taking place?
So it's on the 11th of February. It's at Cafe 1668 from 6:30 until 8 o'clock at night.
Amazing.
So we can get the tickets on Eventbrite. Half the tickets are gone already. So
That's really
I'd really
good.
urge you want to come along, please do get your tickets before
Spaces
they're...
are getting limited. Getting limited?
Yeah.
Yeah, what to do is we'll put that link onto our socials and we'll put it onto the website as well, so we can spread that word, because like you're saying, it sounds like a great event.
Yeah.
To find out more about.
Exactly. So yeah, thank you so much, Carly, for being a part of this. So yeah, just one more time, where can we find you for your Headspace Highland project, and as well as your podcast, just so everyone knows exactly where to find you if they would like to follow?
You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and Spotify at Headspace Highlands.
Perfect. Well, good luck. We'd love to hear about what you're doing like throughout the year. If you wish to come back, you're more than welcome to. And we have asked if you'd like a song request, and you were just like, well, what music do you like? And I'm like, well, it's not about me, but I mean, I can give you some tips. So as much as I said I really like George Ezra, why did you choose this song?
I think it's upbeat. I think it's like a summer song. We need that just now when it's cold outside. So Budapest by George Ezra is my go-to.
Amazing, Carly. Thank you so much for coming on. So yeah, if anyone wants to find out about Headspace Highland, it's on Instagram, Facebook, and Spotify as well. Just type in Headspace Highland, listen to the podcast, and keep up to date with what Carly's getting up to. Perfect. Thank you very much. We'll see you later.
Thank you so much for having me on. Thank you, guys.
Across the wards.
Across the Highlands.
Across the world.
This is Highland Hospital Radio. Welcome along to the second hour of your Saturday drop-in. It's 1 o'clock on Saturday the 1st of February 2025. Tom Nelson and Shannon Marvel with you for the next hour. Lots to enjoy. You can also get involved. Email studio@hhr.scot. Great track there, Win, and You've Got the Power here on Highland Hospital Radio. In your second hour of your Saturday drop-in. Shannon.
Tom.
If you go across, once you're past Nairn and you enter the forest, you enter into the realms of Grampian Hospital Radio.
You do.
Which
is an amazing...
A dark and distant horror.
No, they're lovely.
They are good.
Don't you start. I've got to see them in April.
Yeah, you'll see them in April down at the award ceremony, which you're nominated for. But yeah, I was over in the Grampian region this week due to my real world job.
Yes.
And I had reason to be in Huntly for half an hour.
Very nice.
Lovely wee place, Huntly.
I've heard good things.
It's nice.
I've driven through Huntly.
I've driven through it both on a train and also on a car. But
Sorry.
That's okay, that's fine. You just have your laptop on, it's all good. I thought, I'm in Huntly for half an hour, I need a coffee. So I went to a wee tea and coffee shop.
Very nice.
And I was like, I'm kind of tight for time. I don't know exactly how far it is. Google Maps says it's 10 minutes to walk.
Okay.
So I decided to put a bit of a pace on. Also, the weather, the way it is. I went into the shop and my glasses were steamed up. So I already look flustered. I'm already, hot and bothered. I'm in my work uniform, which is a bright orange jacket, obviously.
Okay.
And my glasses are steamed up. So I walk in, manage to find my way to the counter and, do you do takeaway coffee? Yes. Can I get... I was like, do you have soya milk? No, obviously. So I settled for oat, which is all good. It's all good.
Porridge coffee?
Yeah. And they said, and as the woman was starting to make it, I said, oh, do you take cards? And she went, no, we don't. I was like, right. Just stop, cancel, it's fine. I'll do without, it's okay. And the woman came through from the back and says, oh, what's the matter? I said, I'm really sorry, I've only got cards on my phone. I don't
fair enough.
Don't really carry cash.
You're a very cashless man.
I am very much so. When she said, oh, it's fine, I'll sort you out. I'm like, oh
Aww.
no. So...
See, you told me that you stole this. I was just
it felt like it.
Yeah,
so when she said that they were going to cover my coffee, I said, well, I was going to get a cake as well, you see, and...
So you stole the cake? Just out of like luck.
So I had a lovely fruit slice and a cup of coffee to come on the train home. So on the Thursday, shenanigans happened at work, which meant that I couldn't do my job properly.
Yes.
Not my fault, but I still was like, I can't not go to Huntly.
Yeah.
Right, so I had to go.
So you drove to Huntly?
I went back to Huntly so I could get another cup of coffee and pay my bill.
Oh, that's so nice. At least you went back. Like...
Absolutely. And this time I had a coconut slice.
Ooh.
It was very good.
I can imagine.
So, the moral of the story is, if you're ever in Huntly, go to the wee tea shoppy, and it is a wee tea shoppy, it's got the E at the end.
Oh,
And
is this the Merry Kettle?
That's the one,
Yeah!
yes. Oh.
Shout out to the Merry Kettle.
And the shout
Thank
out to
you
the
for
Merry
sorting
Kettle
it out.
in the Grampian Hospital region area. In fact, I think that might actually be Wave. High Wave. That's... Oh,
High Wave?
Do you not know... We're not the only hospital radio in town,
Oh,
you know.
Elgin, right,
Yeah,
yes.
Dr.
yes.
Gray's, yeah.
It is, yeah.
So yeah, that was me. I went to Huntly and got chased out of town for, stealing coffee and cake.
You didn't steal it, though. You
I
told
went,
me you stole it.
I
and
went
I was
back
like,
and
"No."
paid for it.
Well done.
I was so embarrassed. Anyway, well, shall we have some Charlene Spiteri?
Go on,
Go on
then.
then, yeah.
And that was Charlene's... Oh my god, what's happened?
It's a
I'm
disaster.
So sorry. It is a disaster. Like, your headphones literally just fell off your head.
Headphones just fell apart
One
on my
ear
head.
at a time. I'm so sorry. We were flustered
one
with that.
ear at a time. Lena Martell.
1 ear at a time.
Oh, sorry. These are the jokes, kids. I'm cool. I'm calm.
You collective.
Well, I don't know about that. Whew. You mentioned a song, and you are going to get it played now, Miss Marvel.
Thank you very much.
And coming up after this, we'll have a wee break, and then we're going to tease our last song of the show, because it's Beat Detective. The clue is coming up after this. What's up next, Shannon?
We have
The song you asked for.
Sorry, yeah, Dream. Things can only get better. What
Dream.
Dream.
Sorry, are you doing the?
It's alright. They
you
played
doing
at
that one?
McMurray last year.
Did they?
Yeah, I missed it.
Ooh.
I was very upset. I actually had a cry whilst driving up to McMurray because I missed Dream because everyone wanted a McDonald's. Yeah, typical.
Yeah. And more of these stories will be coming up after these important announcements. Stay tuned to Highland Hospital Radio. We'll just quickly say, but we'll mention it again. The quiz is coming up, folks. The 32nd Annual Hospital Radio Music Quiz is on Friday the 7th of March. There's only a couple of tables left.
Is that it?
Yes.
And we're in home turf. We're at the Rec Hall.
We're at the Rec Hall.
Which is
so,
Zone 11. We didn't
Yeah.
know that on Thursday, and I did a little walk around just to double check.
But we do now.
Yeah.
We'll tell you more about it after some David Bowie. Bowie. But shall we tease some people with what's coming up on the last thing today? Sorry,
My
you do
favourite
your
part
thing.
of
Do your
the
line.
show.
Go for it.
Are we ready for Beat Detective? I mean, that's not the line.
It's not, but you know, I gave you
Panic,
the
sorry.
platform. Gave you the platform. So, Beat Detective, we are going to tell you what the last song is that's going to get played on today's show. But of course, it's not that simple because nothing's ever that simple, is it?
Why should it be?
No, absolutely not. So what we are going to do is we are going to give you a cryptic clue, and you have to try and guess the name of the artist and the song for this week's Beat Detective. I've done it right this week, Shannon. I've got the
All the
numbers
way
right.
right, yeah.
I've got the numbers right.
Cool.
So your artist is just a one-word artist, and the clue is: careful, this band has a sting in its tail.
Oh.
Careful, this band has a sting in its tail.
Sting wasn't a band, was it?
Oh, but was Sting in a band?
Yes.
No, it could be.
See, this is why I'm not part of the team at the music quiz. I wouldn't be good. I'd struggle so badly.
We've then got the song. It's a oh, wait a minute. Shannon, I've made a mistake. It's
Aw.
it's 3 words for the song. The middle word doesn't really count. The clue is: that's a different breeze.
Okay.
That's a different breeze.
Sure.
So
I think I have an idea.
okay. So your artist, careful, this band has a sting in its tail, and the song, that's a different breeze. You You can have a look at our social media pages, because on Instagram and Facebook, that's your clue. So if you've forgotten, if you've just missed it, or you want to read it in depth and study it and analyse it.
Yeah, sometimes you need just like a physical, I say physical, but like a visual.
A visual, yeah. And this is not a visual medium, this is an audio medium.
Yes. Well, we both know a multimedia.
Yeah, we were on video earlier, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, there you go.
So go and have a look at that. Beat Detective, that's our last song on today's show. And coming up after this next song, shall we play a game of this or that, Shannon?
Yes, I'm so excited.
Okay, let's have some dancing. So let's dance around the studio to this. Oh, this is good. This is like being on holiday in Benidorm when I was a child.
Yeah, and I said to you, I was like, oh, this is the J-Lo song, and that really shows.
Wow, that shows the generational gap that exists between us.
Tonight we gon' be hit on the floor.
Whereas people, slightly older will know this is Kaoma and Lambada. Ay, ay, ay.
Ay, ay, ay.
It's Lambada here on Highland Hospital Radio. Now, coming up in a few Fridays' time, Friday the 7th of March at 7:30, it's time for the 32nd annual Highland Hospital Radio Music Quiz. It's our major fundraiser for the year, so if you fancy coming along and enjoying yourself, and you get the benefit of helping to raise money to keep Highland Hospital Radio on the air, well then.
I thought you were going to say the benefit of bring your own bottle.
There is that benefit as well.
Yes.
We will provide cups.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. I was at the hall yesterday.
You should get the mugs.
Yeah, if people
give
can,
them a wash and then post them.
People can buy the mug if they want to.
Very nice, yeah,
at hhr.scot/mug. There is some other merch coming, Shannon.
I'm excited.
There is new merch, and we will need to do another video on the back of the success of our first video.
It did so well.
Absolutely.
6,000 views.
It did well, yes.
That's like half of our listenership.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I've broken the computer.
No,
it's all good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so the quiz night, it's really good. So I can't believe this. I'm actually asking questions at the quiz.
So you're a quiz master?
No. Terry's the quiz master. Let's be very clear.
I thought everyone was a quiz master.
I would say Terry's the quiz master. I'm a quiz... not mistress, but...
Terry's mistress. Sorry.
I am a quiz deputy.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
a quiz deputy. Mm-hmm. We had our first read-through.
Okay.
The quiz team, we all got together,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a case of you read out the questions that you're going to do, and the rest of the team, Terry, decides if it's okay.
Okay.
My questions all passed inspection.
Amazing. First time round?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, the ones that I wrote, I was a wee bit... I didn't realise it was a full read-through, and so I'd only done half. I've done half of my questions.
Okay.
Because it's a music quiz, I'm going to have some music stuff as well.
Yeah.
So the questions, yeah. So yeah, passed. There was some good chat. There's some good questions out there. There's some good rounds. I am excited about it. I am looking forward to it. As well as I get to go around and take money off people for raffle tickets.
Are you wearing the little penny?
I'm going to have the penny.
Yes.
I'm going to have my little penny on. But as well as that, as well as taking cash, if you're coming along, bring your card.
Yeah, card's
because
available.
we've got the card machine, and also I can do it on my own phone now. You can take money off people with your own phone. It's amazing. But I mean,
charity.
donations, charity.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's all
exactly.
good.
For
It's
the
all
benefit
good.
of the
For
station.
the benefit of the station. That's exactly right. But there is only a few tables left because we put a wee message, a wee advert out this Thursday on the NHS Highland staff newsletter, the weekly roundup.
Yep.
And on the back of that, we've got 3 teams already signed up in a day.
Amazing.
As a result of that wee advert.
And it's staff as well.
It's staff, yeah,
people
because
that are putting up with us. Let's be real.
Exactly, yeah, they are putting up with us. There's no doubt about it. When Win and You've Got the Power was on, you could hear it at the other end of the corridor when you nipped out for a moment. So
I was like,
Tom's enjoying a song. There
Yep.
we go. So yeah, please do come along to the quiz. It is a great... This or that.
we should. I'm very excited for this week's This or That.
Well, here's 50% of what it's going to be.
I played this on the French one too.
The never-ending list of talents of Shannon Marvel.
Space. The final frontier. These are the voyages of the Star Trek Enterprise. don't remember the rest. It's
It's
5-year
mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to bold a
Boldly
goal
go
where no one
sorry, yeah.
has gone before.
It's a shame they're not doing a film. They could have put us in for that.
We could have done it.
Obviously for good purposes. The films aren't coming out.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
So, we play a game of this or that every week now on, what's this? The Saturday Drop-In.
It is. Hello.
Thank you.
We're here.
Yep.
You good?
Yep. And this kind of came out of a joke quiz that we did of, is it a motorway services or a cheese?
Yeah.
Last week, we continued the theme.
Muscle or dinosaur?
Muscle or dinosaur.
Yeah.
Or, as Ben correctly named afterwards, sore or dinosaur.
Yeah, sore or dinosaur, yeah.
Well, this week's this or that, just for a bit of fun, because Shannon is what can only be described as a nerd.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you know, actually, you've got the glasses, you've got the checked shirt, you are nerding out
Put
to
me
the
in
max.
Forbidden Planet without deodorant.
I tell you what, I've got a nerd-esque t-shirt on today, right?
Oh, God.
So while I'm explaining the plot of today's show. So yeah, we're going to play a game of this or that, and it's going to be, is it Star Trek or Star Wars? Okay.
Very interesting.
So I've got a list of names or items.
Okay.
It's my
Wow.
cool geeky t-shirt that I got. Sorry.
That's a very...
The
is
listener.
it Edinburgh... Yeah, the Forth Bridge.
Yeah. Sorry, we'll come back to the t-shirt in a moment. Let's play the game first. Let's not get distracted.
Yeah, sorry.
So I've got... how many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
You know we're on a time limit, right? That's how radio works.
Well, who's on it too? It's only the musicals hour. We'll be fine.
Shit.
Karen's going to be upset with me for that. So I have got 20 names or 20 items, and you need to tell me, is it Star Trek or Star Wars?
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to get the list of right and wrong here for you here.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so nice and easy one to start with. Commander Spock. Is it Star Trek or Star Wars?
That is Star Trek.
That is indeed Star Trek, correct. He is the science officer aboard the Enterprise and later becomes an ambassador.
I did the eyebrows for a dress-up once in college.
Cool. Nice.
I was wearing the same checkered shirt. No, I'm joking.
Nerd. Admiral Akbar.
That is Star Wars.
That is Star Wars. He shouts, "It's a trap!"
It's a trap.
Which is one of my favourite lines at my work as well. Well done. Number 3.
Sorry, I just got your joke.
What's that?
Because trains have traps in them, don't they?
Sort of, yeah. It's not the joke, but it's cool. As long as you're happy, Shannon.
Thanks, Tom.
SETI Alpha 5. SETI Alpha 5.
I believe that is Star Trek.
That is indeed Star Trek, yes. It is the planet where Khan is marooned.
Yes.
In the Star Trek The Wrath of Khan. The best Star Trek film.
Yeah. Who did it better, though? William Shatner or Zachary Quinto shouting Khan?
Shatner.
I don't know.
Shatner.
Quinto did a really good version in Into Darkness.
The door is open. You may use it.
Thanks.
No problem. This is not a clue to the next one. So you got you got number 3 wrong. Number 3 right, SETI Alpha.
I was going to say wrong.
Question 4 is Endor.
Endor is Star Wars.
That is indeed Star Wars. That's correct. It is the moon planet.
Is this a good thing that I'm getting them all right?
I don't know. We've then got Farpoint. Farpoint. Is that in Star Wars or Star Trek?
Oh, this is gonna do the Star Wars.
No.
Oh no!
It's Star Trek. The pilot episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation takes place at Farpoint. The episode was called Encounter at Farpoint.
Oh, of course it was. Sorry.
Ensign Chekhov.
Star Trek.
Correct. Yeah, I'm not even going to go into
Legend.
that. He is Star Trek, of course. Commander Cody. Commander Cody.
This would be something like Deep Space Nine or something, is it? Star Trek?
Is that your answer?
Yes.
Wrong.
Oh,
it's
no.
Star Wars. Commander Cody is the clone commander under Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, hello there.
Hello. Number 8, Yavin 4. Number 8 is Yavin 4.
Is
Star Wars or Star Trek?
Is 4 spelled with double R?
No, it's IV. Yavin 4. IV.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's the fourth of the Yavin system.
Oh, okay. Maybe give me a clue.
Well, I'll
Star
tell you what,
Wars?
it's either Star Wars or it's Star Trek. There
Yeah.
you go. What are you
Star
going
Wars?
for? She's going Star Wars. Correct, it is.
Oh, okay. I was just like, something
It is
gone
the
wrong.
Rebel base launched attack on the Death Star. That's where they'll. Yep.
Okay,
yep.
got you.
Okay. Number 9, the Delta Flyer. The Delta Flyer. Is it Star Wars or is it Star Trek?
Star Wars?
No, it's Star Trek. That is in Voyager. That's the wee shuttlecraft they have in Voyager.
Okay.
I think I'm actually coming out worse because I know all the wee bits afterwards. Anyway, number 10, the all-terrain armoured transport. The all-terrain armoured transport.
This has definitely got to be Star Wars.
It is indeed Star Wars.
Is it the little...
No, it's the AT-AT. It's the big things on tall legs.
Right, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's on the forest. On the Battle of Hoth, of course.
Yes.
Again, lost a lot of good people there. T's and P's, Battle of Hoth. The next is the Executor class. The Executor class. Is it Star Trek or is it Star Wars?
Star Trek?
No, it's Star Wars. What? It's one of the Star Destroyers. Yeah, the Executor class.
Cool. You did no research on this. You just knew this, didn't you?
Moving on. Question number 12. A tribble.
Star Trek.
It is Star Trek.
My
The trouble with
favourite
tribbles.
episode.
Absolutely.
I have a tribble in my car.
Ooh.
And that's always been there since I got my driver's license. A friend bought it for me at Comic-Con. It's a little key ring. But I didn't want to put it as a key ring, so I was like, I have it in my car, so I have a little tribble.
I like the idea of a tribble in a car.
Yep.
Next up, number 13. Earth.
Star Trek.
Yes.
Sorry, why did I think of
Earth
that?
never features in the Star Wars franchise. No. Next is a phaser.
Oh, Star Trek.
That is indeed Star Trek. That is the weapon of choice of Starfleet personnel. Next up, this is 15. Amanda Grayson. Star Trek or Star Wars?
Star Trek?
Correct. It's
Yay!
Spock's mum. Spock's mum is Amanda Grayson.
Of course it is, yes.
Of course it
you
is.
just don't hear her name. But, yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
you do if you watch the film. Transporter Room 3. Star Trek or Star Wars?
Star Trek.
Correct. You don't have transporters in Star Wars because it's more realistic. 17. Admiral Forrest.
Star Wars.
Oh, it's not. It's Star Trek. He is in the Star Trek Enterprise, the one with Scott Bakula. He's the boss.
Yes.
Scott Bakula's boss in Star Trek Enterprise. Carbonite. Question 18. Carbonite.
Star Wars.
That is Star Wars, yes. Han Solo is frozen in it.
Yes, he is, yeah.
Corbomite.
Ooh. See,
Is it carbonite or corbomite? There you go.
Next week's this or that.
Corbomite. Is it Star Trek or
Corbomite.
Star Wars?
I feel like that's going to be Star Trek.
It is. It's referred to in the original series, the Corbomite Maneuver. Finally, question 20. The Great Pit of Carcoon.
Oh, that's Star Wars.
That is indeed Star Wars, where the Sarlacc lives, where you will be digested over a period of 1,000 years.
Yep.
Well, that was
T's
the...
and P's to Boba Fett.
Indeed, sad
Who we
times.
then found out
what?
survived.
What?
If you have Disney Plus. Really good series, though.
T's and P's. That's one of my favourite things that we do. Shannon, do you know how you got on? Let me see.
I think I did all right. Did I only get like
2, 3,
4 wrong?
You got 5 wrong.
Yeah.
So that's 15 out of 20 correct.
That's 75%.
That is.
Oh,
That's like a B. Surely that's a high pass.
Oh, it's not a B anymore. It'll be like a.
Oh,
7,
don't talk about
6 or
what the
7.
kids get these days.
I wouldn't know
don't
either.
understand. Well, that was this week's edition of This or That on the Saturday Drop-In.
Who's really won, though? That's my question. Like, have we just proven that we're just absolute nerds?
I think both of us are losers in this.
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
Now, don't go away, folks. That's the last bit of nerdiness, although we will discuss how nerdy my t-shirt is. After we enjoy Spin Doctors from 1992. This was called Two Princes. The 90s, the best decade that you can hear every Friday at 9. With me, Tom Nelson. Spin Doctors and Two Princes here on Highland Hospital Radio. We're just discussing future This or That content.
I'm excited.
There's some good stuff coming up, folks.
So stick around.
What we'll do is we'll play a wee songy. Mm-hmm. Then we will...
A wee
songy. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll remind people what the clue is for...
The Beat Detective.
The Beat Detective, the thing that we do.
Yep.
He says frantically. So, careful, this band has a sting in its tail, and the song is That's a Different Breeze.
Mm-hmm.
That's your Beat Detective clue for the last song coming up today. After this, will we go through what's coming up for the rest of the day here on Highland Hospital Radio?
Yeah.
And also, we'll tell you what's coming up tomorrow as well. In the meantime, when we played Lambada,
when I was saying about
the young team wanted to hear some Pitbull.
Yeah.
Well, here he is. Dion and the Belmonts, Teenager in Love.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, goodness.
We used to be one of them. Not together, that would be weird, but sorry. I need to stop just coming out with things, sorry. I think it was literally like, oh no.
That's the last time you're allowed caffeine before a show.
I've had 2 cups of coffee.
And as well as that, you almost dropped a cup of coffee earlier as well.
Outside of the studios, obviously.
Absolutely not. We all saw it happen. It's a good thing we weren't on Facebook at the time. Right. We're having to talk over Bryan Adams because it's the end of the show. I know. Sorry, Brian. Right. Shall we give away the answer to our beat detective?
Yes, I think.
Do you have the clue in front of you, or am I going to? I've got it.
Okay,
It's
cool,
all
thank you.
good. It's all good. So we always give you a wee cryptic clue for the last song of the show, and this week is no different. We have got the song for you that we're going to finish with, and the artist was, careful, this band has a sting in its tail. That was the clue that we gave you. And the song was, That's a Different Breeze. What could it be, I wonder?
This is a good song.
Could it be the Scorpions in Wind of Change?
Yeah.
You could be.
I think so.
Well, that's all from me and Shannon. You're away next week.
I'm away next week.
But I'm still here.
Yeah, and then the following week, you're not here.
So I'll not see you for like 3 weeks.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Lots of prep work to do within those times.
Anyway, folks, if you're in hospital, get well soon and take us with you when you get home. Just ask your smart speaker to play Highland Hospital Radio or check us out at hhr.scot. But in the meantime, we'll say cheerio, won't we?
See you later.
Bye-bye.